I inspire you? Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this short but special episode of May I Inspire You. This is the last episode of the story of my journey from Jericho to Hollywood. The topic is keep working on it. So far, I have shared with you the dream that I had over 40 years ago. A dream so big that there was no way it was going to materialize, considering my state and financial situation at the time. I was a young man in Africa with no money, daring to dream that he would make it to America. But against all odds, I had faith it would, and so I held on to the dream with the tenacity of a bulldog. Along the way, events that would test that faith came, but God intervened and I survived. I pursued the dream with all I had, and eventually it came to pass. I have also shared that it was very important for me to remember and be thankful to those who helped me through the dark times and got me over the pitfalls and into the light. No man is an island. We all need somebody. Sometimes the people whom God uses to help us are never even on our radar. But that's why He is God. He chooses the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. How He orchestrated my breakthrough during the dream phase of my story was just a miracle. Period. I hope that my story, from my humble beginnings in Jericho, Nairobi, to the big lights of Hollywood, California, will inspire somebody out there. We all need encouragement. Life is hard. I hope someone can hear my story and be encouraged and say, if God did it for him, He can do it for me too. So in this final phase, I just wanted to encourage my audience to keep working on it even after they've made it. For many years, I had a side hustle that helped my family and was also instrumental in giving me the freedom to pursue work in the entertainment industry. Substitute Teachers Placement Services, Inc. was the name of that business. It was a temp agency for substitute teachers and teacher assistants. Most of my employees were actors. It was the perfect job for them. They worked for the business whenever they had no acting jobs. Let's say an actor had an audition the next day. All they had to do was tell me, hey, tomorrow I can't work. I have an audition. And boom, they would be back the next day. I'd had this business since the year 2000. It was doing so well that at one time I had over 60 employees. I was comfortable. It took very little to run it. It took me 5 minutes, every morning to assign employees to their schools, and then I had the rest of the day to do whatever I wanted. It was a great business, but I got comfortable and therefore became complacent. I had one big client who owned several schools. It never occurred to me that I would lose this business. Not after 23 years, no way. But guess what? The pandemic came and changed how the game of temp staffing was played, and I lost the business. I'm now trying to see what it is I can do to revive it or start something similar to it. What I'm trying to say is that even if you feel you have arrived at whatever job or business you do, keep working on it. The loss of the business taught me a great lesson that I have already infused into my acting career. Many of my friends and peers see the pictures on the red carpet, the films every year or so, and say, Benji has arrived. Well, I'm here to say and encourage you not to be complacent like I was with the business, but instead to keep working on it. The dream of every entertainer/worker is to get to that coveted prize. For actors, it's the Oscar, the Golden Globe, the Emmy, the Tony, etc. For singers, it's the Grammy. And for business people, it's that financial reward. But to get to that apex, we have to keep working on our craft even after we have achieved success. I hope that you have enjoyed my series, May I Inspire You. Thank you so much to all of you who have watched an episode every time I've uploaded one. I also hope that somebody somewhere has been encouraged, exalted, and above all, inspired. God bless you, and I hope to see you again soon. Peace. May I inspire you.